Do you struggle with how to smoothly link past tense words to the next word in the sentence? If so, then keep watching because this video is for you. Hi, I'm Lori with Pronunciation Pro and CommuniClinic. In each of my videos, I provide just a snippet of information about American English pronunciation. A snippet is a small amount of something, so I try to give you just one thing in each video to focus on in order to improve your pronunciation. I've had 2 requests recently from viewers to make a video on how to link past tense words to the next word in the sentence. One viewer asked about how to link these words to vowels, and the other viewer asked how to link them when the next word starts with a T. So we're going to tackle both of those issues in one video. Let's start with linking past tense words to vowels. The trick here is to take that ending T or D sound from the past tense word and make it the beginning of the word that starts with a vowel. Native speakers don't consciously think about doing this. We just do it naturally. But as a non-native speaker, you'll have to intentionally practice this skill in order to get good at it. Let me show you how it works. If we take the phrase moved in, as in they moved into their new house, a native speaker would link it like this: moved in. That final D becomes the beginning of the word that starts with a vowel. Moved in. Here's another example. In the phrase waited as in he waited a long time, that final D in waited will be moved on to the word so it will look like this: waited. Notice that I'm tapping the T in waited. That's because the T is falling between vowel sounds in the unstressed syllable. If you're unsure when to tap a T sound, watch this video. It should help to clear that up for you. Okay, we've talked about linking past tense D endings to a vowel, so now let's talk about linking a past tense T ending to a vowel. Here we have the phrase laughed at, as in, I don't want to be laughed at. Here we do the same thing and make that past tense ending sound the beginning of the next word. However, when the past tense word ending is a T sound and the next word begins with a vowel, that T doesn't have the airflow that an initial T normally has. So it ends up sounding a little bit more like a very light D sound. Unlinked, the words would sound like this: laughed at. But linked, they would sound like this: laughed at, laughed at. Notice how very light that D sound is. It's not a hard D, as in laughed at. It's very light. Laughed at. So now let's address that second issue, which is linking past tense words to a word beginning with a T. This is tricky, and I'm not going to lie, it feels a little uncomfortable even to native speakers at times. In the example waved to, as in she waved to the crowd, did you hear me pronounce that ending D in waved when I said the whole sentence? Probably not. That's because I didn't release it. Because D and T are pronounced with the tongue in the same position, the D doesn't get released. So you mainly hear the T, waved to. I'm positioning for the D, and I'm keeping my voice on momentarily, and then I'm releasing in a T sound, waved to. Can you hear my voice staying on for that D, even though I'm not releasing it? The context of the sentence lets your listener know that the word is waved rather than wave, because she waved to the crowd would not make grammatical sense. However, I want to give you a word of caution here. This is important, so pay attention. If you're going to pause at all between those two words, you have to fully release that D because you're no longer linking. Waved to. And if it's a T, past tense ending, that you're linking to another word beginning with a T, as in hiked to, then you just use one T when you link. We hiked to the top of the ridge. The same caution applies. If you're going to pause at all after the word hiked, then you have to fully pronounce that ending T sound in hiked. Hiked to. Because if you're pausing, then you're not linking. So both T's would have to be fully pronounced. All right, let's practice these skills in some sentences now. Make sure to hit the pause button after each one and try to say each sentence just like I did, linking the same way on those past tense words. Ready? Let's start. She grabbed Tom's hand. Grabbed Tom's. She grabbed Tom's hand. They learned a lot in the class. Learned a. They learned a lot in the class. He missed Tina so much. Miss Tina. He missed Tina so much. We cooked a big dinner for our friends. Cooked a. We cooked a big dinner for our friends. The meeting covered too many topics. Covered too. The meeting covered too many topics. I washed all the dishes. Washed all. I washed all the dishes. We talked till midnight. Talked till. We talked till midnight. The dog stayed on his side of the fence. Stayed on. The dog stayed on his side of the fence. He pushed it up the hill. Pushed it. He pushed it up the hill. We watched 2 movies last night. Watched 2. We watched 2 movies last night. Thanks so much to the viewers who requested this topic. Hopefully you have a better understanding now of how to link past tense words to vowels and also to words beginning with a T. This is a skill you have to practice because it takes some time to learn, but once you master this skill, it'll really help you to sound more fluent when speaking English. If you have any linking questions, please let me know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. In the meantime, happy practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.